I'm Andrew, aka Quassi from Quassi Bell Tower.
And I'm your brother Brian from BrotherBrianGaming.
And this is Point Rock Review. And tonight we are going to try two beers, and the first one being the beer that we remember hating so much.
Guinness Draught, my mortal enemy.
I'm not looking forward to drinking this beer at all tonight. Not at all. So my next question is, if you remember us having these, the first time we ever had these,
Licorice.
it was like they were really licorice.
Yeah.
But the other thing I remember is there was a what the hell do they call it? A floaty? What the hell was that thing in there?
A bottle widget.
There was a bottle widget in these things, and I don't know if the bottle widget made it taste different or what. What was the point of the bottle widget? The bottle widget did it. I mean, it didn't really block, you know.
Someone told me once it was so you can spin it in the bottom and it would help stir up the.
I thought that shit floated like up here in the neck area. I thought it floated like a bobber.
No, I think it's sank. I could be wrong. I think it's sank though.
Okay. Well, all I know is I remember how thick this damn beer was.
Yes.
And how nasty it was. So let's
crack it open.
I don't want to do this again.
I'm just remembering how much I hated licorice as a kid, and how much of this reminded me of licorice. And I don't want to do licorice in a bottle.
I'm not smelling licorice this time, but it's a different... Oh my god, that smells like chewing tobacco. That's what that reminds me of. Sort of. But
I'm still not crazy about the smell.
I'm trying to view this in a good way, even though I know it's not going to be, but...
Yeah, I'm going to pour it in a glass and give it another smell that way.
It's got a weird, like, it doesn't smell good.
Guinness.
Oh, wow, cool. We are actually drinking out of Guinness glasses with Guinness.
I guess can't make any word.
Well, I remember it being a dark beer, and yes, it's still a dark beer. It doesn't look chunky. I remember shit coming out of the bottle. Do you remember shit coming out of the bottle?
I don't remember.
I remember there being chunky shit in it.
I might have blocked it out just so I could spare myself the bit.
I don't want to do this, Brian.
Neither do I.
I don't want to do this. Well, if we don't do this, we're going to be pussies. I just hope this isn't our first ever puke video.
Probably not. I hope not.
Nope. To this video, I guess, in our lives.
Our final episode.
Bye, guys. Okay, it's not chunky. Why is it not chunky? I swear the shit we had before was chunky. And was licoricey. I'm not tasting licorice in this at all.
Me neither. Is this the same Guinness?
I don't know, Brian. I've never had this on draft at all, so that I know of. I've never had it at the bar because the first time I ever had it was in a bottle, and that was with the stupid widget, and I didn't like it. That's all I can say about it. But this is different.
To me, it's tasting a bit more like a coffee beer, like a.
I know what it is. We've grown to like our beer better. I could be wrong. Our taste buds
have broadened.
Yeah, it has broadened. But it don't taste like licorice.
No, it's got more of a coffee taste to it. That's why I'm trying. If they've changed their formula a little bit, or have we just changed and made it hairier than it really was?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe somebody out there in YouTube land can help us out and remind us of what we remember or what beer it is, you know? Because I would like to know if we're just stupid or what.
I'm pretty sure that it's Guinness Draught. It's just they've changed their bottle quite a bit.
Maybe there was something in the widget?
Could be. I don't know. I do not know.
So our next beer tonight is Grolsch.
Grolsch. Premium lager since 1615. Royal Grolsch Holland.
5% alcohol per volume.
Ooh.
Now, I know we could have got these in the can, or not in the can. You can get them in the can, I think. But we could have got them in the normal size bottles. Like these,
Right.
you know, nothing fancy. But I like these bottles just because of the tops. You know, I thought those were really cool. First time I ever saw them. And I like that. Boop.
Yep.
But you can get them without this fancy gadget on it, but that's what makes the bottle cool. It's already getting a point just for being a cool bottle. I mean, if they all came like that, then I'm like, okay, it's not that cool anymore.
Recap these too.
Well, that's what I like too, you know. Okay, so we're gonna pour this bad boy in. I'm gonna smell this because it's probably gonna smell just like Heineken. Oh, I love that skunky smell. People are like, no, that sounds gross. Yeah, but you can drink that Guinness. I mean, Guinness ain't that bad as I remember, but it's still not a.
This really fills up the glass.
Still not a top 10. Wow, well, it is a bigger bottle. Okay, so here we go.
Grolsch.
Still smells like Heineken to me. Tastes like Grolsch. The one thing I noticed about Grolsch, it's maybe a hair bit better than Heineken, or got that taste that's different than some other beers, you know.
It's definitely different. Definitely different.
But it I don't know if this makes a difference really because it's not a metal cap. But maybe that's what the difference in it. But
that's possible. That very well is possible.
But definitely another good beer. And it's not a dark beer. We didn't been doing dark beers for weeks now.
Yeah.
Well, days, but weeks.
Well, yeah, exactly. You guys weeks, to us days.
Yes. Us days and minutes and hours.
Yeah, Grolsch definitely, it does have that, the skunky smell, the, I don't know how to describe that taste. It's a taste I've never been able to describe, but I really like it. It's
got more, well, I was going to say, the only way I can really describe it is, well, a good way to describe it is take an American beer, any old American beer, and give it more flavor, more taste, less water.
Right.
There you go.
I don't know, it's just they definitely got their hops to yeast water formula down.
Yeah, it's not too thick and piney and whatever else, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand the whole Indian Pale Ale. I understand the whole theory to it and everything else. It's just, that's not a good...
They don't work for me.
No. Yeah, ingredients. Water, malt, barley, and hops. That's all you need. Just, you only got to get on...
Barley.
Yeah, and what... Does it say barley in it? Oh,
Barley.
I'm sure there's barley in it, yeah. But I'm just saying, I don't see it.
It says Bailey?
No, barley. Did I say barley?
You said Bailey.
I said Bailey? Sorry.
There's no female wrestlers in this bottle!
So, we're going to do our reviews now, and our first one is going to be Guinness.
Guinness. Which, even, it's empty and the bottle still feels heavy.
Yeah, it does. Huh? That's weird.
It's like there's still shit in it, and it's empty.
Maybe it's just a heavier glass. Who knows? I doubt it. But we're going to do our review here now of Guinness. And honestly, this doesn't remind me anything of what I remember when I drank it. It was probably in my late 20s or something. You know, I'm kind of old now, so...
Kinda.
Shut up, man. But, it's better than what I remember. I don't know if the widget that was in it made a difference or whatever else, but I still don't like it that much. It's okay for a dark beer, it is, but I'm going to give it a 2.5.
Wow. It was better than I remembered it. I'll at least say that. If I was at someone's house and they say, all I got's Guinness, I would probably drink 2 of them. I probably would drink 2 of them. However, would I buy a 6-pack for myself? No, because it's not something I seek after. It just, if it's the only thing presented, it's definitely an okay last resort. So I'm gonna go with 3.5 on that one.
Okay. So next is the Grolsch Lager. Now, I've had this before, and Brian's had this too. And we're Heineken fans, and this tastes just like Heineken. I can't really say, I don't know, have we reviewed Heineken yet? No, I don't think we have.
No.
Because, you know, that's a definite 5 in our book, no matter what. And I can do the same thing with this beer. I can give this beer a 5 too. I think this beer is really good.
I'm gonna give it a 5 as well. Just throw my number out there as well. And you're probably gonna say maybe it's because it's something I've had off and on over the years. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good.
I'm gonna give it 5.0 because yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's good. So that's 2 beers, 2 reviews.
And 2 more reasons to click that like button.
Until next time.